US Justice Department is expected to ask a grand jury to indict former National Security Advisor John Bolton, marking a dramatic escalation in a widening federal crackdown targeting critics of President Donald Trump. The potential indictment, which could come as soon as today, follows the discovery of documents labelled as confidential in Bolton's Washington, D.C. office. According to unsealed court records, the materials referenced weapons of mass destruction, though it remains unclear whether the pending charges are directly tied to those documents. FBI agents reportedly found the items during a search conducted earlier this year. If indicted, Bolton would become the third prominent critic of Trump to face criminal charges in recent weeks, following indictments of former FBI Director James Comey and New York Attorney General Letitia James. Bolton, who also served as Trump's NSA in first term, was a key figure during in first term, but later became one of his most vocal critics. In his memoir, Bolton described Trump as unfit for office, drawing the ire of the president and his allies. Trump, who returned to office after winning re-election in 2024, has campaigned on a platform of political retribution, vowing to hold his opponents accountable. Since returning to power, he has placed increasing pressure on Attorney General Pam Bondi and her Justice Department to move aggressively against individuals he views as adversaries. Sources familiar with the case say senior DOJ officials pushed for swift action against Bolton, even as some line prosecutors and national security attorneys expressed concern about the speed of the investigation. However, after reviewing the evidence in recent days, prosecutors concluded they were ready to move forward. FBI agents also searched Bolton's home and office in August, looking for evidence of possible violations of the Espionage Act, a federal law that makes it a crime to improperly retain or share national defense information. The same law was previously used to charge Trump himself, though that case was dropped after his return to the White House. Bolton's attorney, Abby Lowell, has not commented on the latest developments. He has previously denied any wrongdoing, insisting that the seized documents were ordinary materials for a former government official to possess. As the nation watches the unfolding legal and political drama, the indictment of a former top national security official would mark another unprecedented chapter in a country still grappling with the consequences of hyperpartisan justice and shifting norms in Washington.
Cooperating to make a deal so that Trump can get the Nobel Peace Prize.